Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheweLaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheweLaFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Objects are closer than they may appear. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the KCHW Morning Show. It is Thursday, November 20th, all day long, and we are here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host, Gina Greenwood.
Yes.
And we have in the studio with us today a young man who we're very excited to have on for the second half of the show, Mr. Marvin O'Hearn. He is with the Kettle Falls Veterans Pride Band.
Excellent.
And going to talk to us about that and the Guitars for Vets program.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it's very
guitars, music. That's what we want more of in life.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
And he's adorable too. We
absolutely.
just met. I know. I love adorable. Adorable's good. Let's go with adorable.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into things so we can get on with the show.
Go. Yeah.
How are you? Did I ask you how you're doing this morning?
I am doing great. I walked over and the mist on the grass, the frosty grass, and then quartzite. And I am just so grateful to be a part of our beautiful town. Chewelah. We love it. It's so gorgeous. We're so blessed here.
That's exactly what I thought this morning and went out and saw the ice all over my truck.
Yeah. You were like, okay.
No,
but we're just really, for many reasons, I'm always, it's this lovely. We have a very, very, very beautiful place we reside.
I'll tell you what, I am excited to get, we just finished, I think we're getting close to the end of Ugly Fall. There's Beautiful Fall, and then there's that period where I call it Ugly Fall, and now we're getting to that point where,
snow's going to fly.
Yeah, we got some snow in the forecast. We're going to talk about that in just a minute.
I know.
And
it's good. I embrace it all. Let's bring it on.
And with my mini petting zoo we have at home, I'm happy. This is the time of year when the ground starts freezing, and the dogs aren't traipsing in all the mud.
Okay.
Yeah. So
your mini petting zoo.
Well, I
love that.
It's my dogs.
I know.
I got too many.
I love. We love the four-leggeds in our life.
Oh, we do. I do know people that have more than me, so that makes me feel better. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. I didn't get your computer up and going there, but I will get that while I'm talking.
You know me, I'm not a computer
person.
I know. I'm just the real in the moment. I'm in the moment, Chuck.
You are.
I have to be, because that's all we got, really.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's just my thought.
Well, at the moment, it's about 47 degrees right now. And that's going to be our high for the day. That's not what it is right now. I actually don't have what it is.
I don't know. I'd say walking over, it's probably the frost on the grass. I don't know, maybe 36.
There's a
3 and 6 is 9. I'll add those together as the number of completion.
That's funny. We're looking at our weather forecast here on the computer screen. The area where it's supposed to say what the temperature is just says Fahrenheit. No temperature.
There you go.
But we are looking at a high today of 47 degrees. We're going to get some cloudy skies early. We might even get some sunshine throughout the day. Just like yesterday, we had
Man,
some
the sunshine
beautiful
helps,
sunshine.
right? I
It
really
does.
love the Seattle region and all the wonderful things but I just don't think I could live in a grayer zone. I really love
Yeah.
sun, and we've had a bit of gray days, and it's okay. I just got to get my mojo going, but the sun really helps.
Just
Really helps our spirit.
Oh, yeah. I know, especially with daylight savings time and all that.
I know
This
it's such
is
we're like all in a shape shifting.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure this out.
Don't worry, everybody. It'll get better soon.
It's all good.
Yeah,
we got this. We got this.
We're getting to the pretty part. Yeah,
know, right?
Hopefully, we'll get some snow this year and have it stay on the ground.
I know.
So then tomorrow we're looking at a high of 42, 35 degrees for that overnight low with cloudy skies. Then cloudy skies continuing on Saturday with a high of 45, 36 overnight. Then some rain coming on Sunday. Showers likely with a high of 43 and a 33-degree overnight low. It looks like, going to be raining pretty much most of the day and throughout the night. But then Monday, we have sunny skies coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
But we, again, are reaching that time of the year where the sun means cold. So we're looking at a high of 42 degrees, down to 26 degrees for our overnight low. So
I better take my hoses off my spigot.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for that, so I guess I have to do it soon.
See, I prepared early this year.
You're so together.
I just never hooked my hoses up, so I still have them winterized from last year. You're welcome. It's my part to help in.
That's
with
right.
the environment
That's
and all
right.
that. And
Okay.
I just left them on the hose covers. Yeah. All right. So then Monday, sunny skies, 42 for the high, and again 26 overnight. Then 38 and 29 on Tuesday of next week with mostly cloudy skies. Then Wednesday, 6 days from now, we have snow showers in the forecast.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Bring on those snowflakes.
So we're looking at some flurries and a few snow showers throughout the morning and the day, and then more snow overnight. Looks like we're probably going to be getting a little less than an inch, so not a ton of snow, but you might wake up Thursday morning
With a
some white
skiff,
stuff
a
on
little
the
white
ground. Yeah.
skiff. I love
Yeah.
that. The first little skiff of snow. You're like, okay,
But it looks like it.
welcome winter.
Temperatures on Thursday of next week, 39 and 31, so maybe it might stay low enough to not quite melt off throughout the day. But then Friday of next week, more snow on the way.
Okay.
So that we might be getting, once again, less than an inch. But that's less than an inch during the day and another inch at night. So we might actually be getting a little bit of snow coming at
Okay,
us.
so in the
So
near future, when we have more snow, we can make snow angels, which is one of my favorite things to do.
And hopefully...
I love making snow angels.
Nice.
I do.
And hopefully maybe we'll get that ski hill will be able to open up soon.
Oh, yes. Everybody's waiting for that.
I know we've been, of course, we're lucky enough to partner with them for the season. We're going to be bringing you those daily announcements every day of the snow conditions.
Okay, good.
We're going to be doing some live reporting from up at the top of the ski hill.
Wow. Okay.
Even hopefully get up to the very tippy top.
The tip top.
Yeah, they've got a nice little area up there, and we're going to do. Hopefully they have good enough internet, which they should, and then we're going to be doing some
Excellent.
broadcasting from the lodge on opening day.
Excellent.
We'll be there, and then we're going to be covering some events throughout the year.
They have such great events.
They really do.
They do.
They really do. So, of course, love those guys.
What our beautiful, look what we have in our total area. We have
yeah.
a mountain to ski. We have a golf courses. We have creeks to jump in. We have a park that's gorgeous. And just our area is so incredibly beautiful.
Oh, it is.
It is.
It really is.
I'm so grateful.
It's what brought us here,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and take a look at the Chewilla Valley Lions Club calendar
Okay.
and see whose birthday it is today.
Whose birthday is it today?
There's one name. Of course, everybody's special, but there's one name on here that's very special to me.
Okay.
So today with birthdays, we have Andy Willard, Tammy Dorrance, Dan Smith, and this very special one here, Miss Laura Ritchie, my wife.
Your wife's
It's
birthday's
my wife's
today.
birthday today.
Aww.
Love you, honey bun.
Honey bun, I love you too, but not as much as your husband. But yeah, give her a little, a little
Yeah?
extra.
Yeah. Wow, Gina.
I know. I can't
You're
help
making me
myself.
blush.
Love makes the world go round.
Oh, it does. We've got a great day planned. We're gonna go do a not dumpling, a wonton workshop. So
what? You're gonna learn to make wonton,
Yeah.
fresh
so
wontons.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into Spokane. We're
Oh
gonna
my
meet.
gosh, where? Where is that?
I'm not really sure. I don't remember.
Oh.
Red Dragon, I think.
Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Chan's Red Dragon.
Yeah. That's what it
They
is.
do amazing. Is it in the Hilliard one or this downtown?
I don't remember. I've never been there. We're actually meeting with some folks. We
They're
have
amazing.
we've got some friends coming in from other areas, and we're all going to meet. And
My friends and my son, they helped renovate the Hilliard location. You cannot believe how gorgeous.
it's going to be in Hilliard because we're going to the Hilliard Art Walk.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
'cause-
Wait till you see my friends and my son they renovated this, okay?
Yeah.
The wallpaper, the energy, the aesthetics, not the food is amazing, okay?
Yeah.
But wait till you see the beauty of the Red Dragon in Hilliard.
Okay, I'm looking
I
forward
know.
to it.
I know. The Spokane location, lots of great music. It's classic. It's a classic. And then Forrest did this in Hilliard. He did this poem or this energy in Chinese,
Yeah.
And
I've seen the photos of them working
it's
on it.
incredible.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful people. And wait till you see how gorgeous it is inside.
I'm really looking forward to
And
it.
the food, again, of course, is fabulous. But
Oh, yeah.
wonton, you're going to learn to make wontons.
Yeah. Well, and the Hilliard area now is the newest Washington State Creative District. So we're actually,
Is it really?
Yeah, yes.
So I just have to say that the my son Forrest, go dare, he's doing the railings for the Masonic Temple. Some organization, I don't know who bought it, whatever, but they're renovating it, and it is amazing. So it's kind of a
secret Masonic stuff. I'm just kidding. My dad
no,
was
it's
my dad was a
so-
Mason.
Yeah, and I danced my little. I've been to many Masonic temples, one downtown, and anyhow, it's really an up and coming energy field.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's so great to celebrate your wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be fun. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the art walk.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Meet up with some friends
That's
we haven't seen in a while.
wonderful. How happy heart is that?
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
I know.
So let's move along, and we're gonna take a look at the breakfast and lunch menu. See what the kids are gonna have today.
Okay.
Special shout out once again to Bus 13. I know you guys are out there listening to us.
Oh,
Hope
yeah.
you have a great day. Drive safe out there, Mr. Bus Driver. It is icy, so get those kids to school safe. So today we have for breakfast your choice of an omelet and hash brown, or a bagel with cream cheese, or a variety of cereal with yogurt. Of course, fruit or juice is offered with each of those options, and a variety of milk is offered with every meal. Then for lunch today, we have, what day is it? Popcorn chicken with chips and fruit and veggies.
All right.
So I always wonder, so it says on the
So
breakfast.
do you think they have dipping sauce for the popcorn chicken?
I would hope so.
I hope so.
I
I have to
don't know.
dip things like that. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
want to dip,
Sometimes it depends
I
on
just
where
have to dip things.
sometimes on where you go. It's about the dip just as much as it is the chicken.
I know. It's like, hey.
Especially get yourself a good honey mustard. Some places have the good honey mustard.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely. Buffalo sauce, little spice.
And they would look at me weird if I just went into honey mustard with a spoon. So you got to put it on something. Yep. All right.
Indeed.
So let's go into the community calendar here, which of course can be found at Chowila.events. That is our area community calendar. It does say Chowila in the title, but it does, if you are listening outside of the Chowila area, please feel free to get your own information on that calendar. We want to know everything happening in the area.
That's awesome.
And that is anybody can submit your information to that calendar.
In the creative district, right?
Yeah, it's-
started that out, right?
Yeah,
that's such a good idea, concept, and it's very, very important. That
It was a collaboration actually with the Creative District, the Chamber of Commerce, the
Oh,
Arts
good.
Guild, the radio station,
Oh,
the Chowila
good.
Independent, the Center for the Arts, the Lions
Collaborations.
Club.
Yay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bring it together. That's wonderful.
And of course, as well as sponsoring the radio station, we'd like to thank 49 Degrees North for sponsoring the community calendar.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
All right. So today we have the Senior Citizens Potluck and Games. That's happening at 3060 3rd Avenue in Valley. Your senior citizens from Chowila Valley and Springdale are invited to join on the first and third Thursday of each month for games and a potluck.
And what time is that?
Happening from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
And that is the.
So I think we should go out there sometime, Chuck, and do a live. Let's go out there sometime.
I would love that.
You want to?
Yeah, we totally
I
should.
think we should.
Let's do
because should, could, would, but let's do it.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That's what I say.
How about did and
Let's
do?
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It'd be fun just to talk to the elders and see what they're up to, because I know it's super popular and I really think it's wonderful that that this happens. Yeah,
I've heard it's hopping.
I know.
And they have a
Let's
good
hop
time.
on over.
We should.
Let's do it.
I love that. All right. So then the Chewelah Food Bank is open here in Chewelah from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Of course, they are always looking for donations to the food bank.
I just want to interject that I know that Remax, Nicole,
Yes.
Albie, she's hosting a drop-off for the Thanksgiving season for the food bank and the families that need it. So
I have the poster up right here.
I know, that's so great.
Yeah. So Remax Four Seasons is partnering with the Chewelah Chamber of Commerce, hosting the Thanksgiving food drive happening right now through November 24th.
Excellent. I'm getting my box together.
Good. Yeah, so those drop-off locations are 523 North Park Street in Chewelah and 401 South Park Street in Chewelah. That is the Chewelah Chamber of Commerce office or the Remax Four Seasons office,
Right
which
by
is
the creamery.
right
there,
by the
her
creamery,
new location.
directly across
Good
from
on you,
Zips.
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole's great. I
And
love
Stephanie, too. I think that's her lovely sidekick.
Nicole. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
that's
don't think
awesome.
I've met Stephanie, but
Yeah,
you know, if she's friends with Nicole, she's friends with me.
of course.
I probably have met her and just don't remember.
It's awesome.
I'm bad with names.
That's so good. I'm getting my box together.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, let's go. There was another one happening. Yes, I've got the information right here while we're talking about drives going on.
Yes.
The Chewelah Kiwanis. And you know how hard of a time yesterday I had not saying Chewelah Kiwanis?
You kind of flipped it around.
I kept saying it wrong over and over again. You should have heard my outtakes for doing my announcements yesterday. So the Chewelah Kiwanis Operation Santa 2025 donation collecting is now underway.
Okay.
So they're collecting toys and gifts for kids.
Mm,
Yeah. So every year they usually help between 200 and 300 local children
that's so fantastic.
get the toys, help them get a nice
yeah,
Christmas. You know.
Yeah. Where do we drop those off at?
So the gift drop-off locations are at Red Line Finishing at
Okay.
218 South Meridian Street in Chewelah. You can also do a monetary donation. If you want to mail those, you can mail those to P.O. Box 1014 in Chewelah. Make those checks payable to Kiwanis Operation Santa.
Oh.
If you have any questions or just questions,
Yes.
or would like to make a really big check, that maybe you don't want to mail or hand out in person, just saying.
Yeah.
You can contact Bodana Katzer at 509-680-1596.
Bodana.
Yeah.
Lovely soul.
She really is. Or 509-935-6842. And if you're a parent wishing to sign up for the program to get a little help with the holidays, you can sign your children up at mailboxes and more.
Okay.
You need to go in, ask for the Operation Santa binder. All gifts will be handed out from December on December 21st from 1 to 4 at the American Legion.
Oh, the solstice.
So at the American Legion.
21st is the solstice.
Oh, it is,
First
isn't
day
it?
of winter.
Yeah, yeah.
It is. True.
It's a magical day,
For me.
right?
For many.
All right. So very, very cool. Thank you guys for doing that. That's an awesome thing for the community,
So
awesome
good.
thing for the kids.
So good.
So toys, food, get in the giving spirit this holiday
Right.
season.
Maybe like an art kit too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with that. That's
And-
always fun.
And
Put a little art kit together.
that would be great. Oh, man. My kids.
You can just put an art kit together, whatever you have, and box it up, and some whatever, all the above, charcoal, pencils, pastels, maybe a sketchbook of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that inspiration going.
I love it.
I
I love
know.
it. All right, so let's jump back into the calendar here. We kind of got distracted, but but for
it's
a good
okay.
reason.
It's all
for a good reason.
Yeah, I'm a distraction in general.
That's why I love you, Gina.
We resemble. You resemble that remark as well.
You give my squirrel lots of exercise. My brain squirrel. All right, so from 4 to 5 p.m. today at the Chewelah Library at 311 East Clay Avenue is Trivia in the Stacks. Yeah,
what?
so you can.
What do you mean in the stacks?
In the stacks, you can put your book smarts.
Stacks like stacks?
Stacks of books.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is literary trivia.
Oh.
So you're invited to put your book smarts to the test with an evening of literary trivia. And that's happening from 4 to 5 today. That actually sounds like a lot
tonight.
of fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm looking forward to. Well, I would say I'm looking forward to that, but I'm not going to.
You're going to
make
go
it.
celebrate with your wife.
I hope they do it again because I want to go.
There you go.
Yeah. And of course, Craig Meyer Karaoke with DJ is happening at the Oasis Tavern from 8:30 to 11:30.
Okay.
For you singers out there. Then tomorrow morning, of course, we have the Chewelah Chamber of Commerce meeting. It is open to the public, and everyone is welcome and encouraged to attend. If you're not a member, you can still go, but maybe they might try to get you to sign up to be a member.
Of course they will.
Oh, yeah.
Of course they will.
Yeah. So then moving along to 8:30 to 11:30 at at the old middle school gym at 106 Lincoln Avenue is pickleball.
Okay.
And they're now in their winter pickleball
They're
season
in their
indoor
location.
And that is unfortunately 18 and over for insurance reasons. But yeah, adult
And
pickleball.
what time again?
That starts at 8:30. So
8:30
to 11:30.
Okay. Friday.
Yeah, Friday. That's
Okay.
it's actually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so,
get that pickleball on.
Exactly. All right. So then we've got, let's see. I'm going to check out another calendar here. Make sure I'm not missing anything because it does feel like I'm missing something that's in my head. Oh, yes. So then Friday and Saturday night is the movie night at the Chula Center for the Arts. That is the Warren Miller Snow Society movie event.
It's a movie like you come and watch a movie?
Yeah. So it's
tell us about this now. Sounds exciting.
So this is to benefit the ski team via the 49 Winter Sports Foundation. There are 2 showings again, November 21st and November 22nd. The doors open at 6:15. That show starts at 7 p.m. With a $15 ticket cost. This is Warren Miller. He makes the ski films.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe it's a series of ski films with
Excellent.
Warren Miller.
Excellent.
And it's been such a popular thing in the past that they sold out and still had more people wanting to come. So they're doing a 2-night event this year. Yeah,
that makes sense.
yes, and that's and that benefits the skiers up at 49, and I do believe the 49 Winter Sports Foundation is a nonprofit organization.
Excellent.
So very good stuff. All right, and I know we're gonna talk at some point too about the Special Olympics team.
Oh, good.
There's been some issues with them getting to state this year. They've lost some funding, so they're trying to do some local competitions.
Okay.
And we're gonna bring some folks on with the Special Olympics
Good.
in the upcoming weeks as we get closer to winter to talk about
Excellent.
their plans and
That's
fundraising
wonderful.
and what they're trying to get
Yes.
done.
Yes.
So let's see. And then Saturday, this is a very cool one. Our friends at the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary, they're having an autumn adoption event where you're invited to join them for a special fall day of adoptions and community. The Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary will be offering a 20% discount for adoption fees, and that's to help the pets find their forever homes.
Yes.
Yeah, you can also. So they've renovated their dog building, and this is their grand opening and open house of their new dog building. The construction is complete. If you want to see all the animals available for adoption on Saturday, you can go to cvasanctuary.org/adopt. The Echo Ridge Veterinary Hospital will also be on there. They're going to be offering exams for the newly adopted pets.
Yeah, both of those organizations are great.
Yeah.
I've taken my pets to Echo Ridge and also supported, just telling people about the adoption.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have friends that volunteer every week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Good friends.
Very
that
cool.
have been doing it for years.
The Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary, they really put a lot of work in and really do good stuff for the community. And it's good to see them out there protecting our little four-legged friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's Echo Ridge will also provide discounted services for their newly adopted pets to use at their next visit. They say to come meet the adorable dogs and cats looking for loving families. And let's make this a day full of happy tales and new beginnings.
Aww.
Very sweet.
Meow.
And then on Sunday, once again at the old middle school gym, is a special winter pickleball edition. Is that what you call it? Session. I'm not really. They don't have a lot of details, but I know sometimes they do like ladies pickleball. I'm not sure if that's what that is, but they do have it on there. And of course, Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. at Fired Up Pizza is the Blues and Brews Jam.
Oh yeah.
Where you're invited
Always
to bring your acts and join the jam.
Super fun.
It is a lot of fun. Let's take a look. I know there's some other stuff coming up. Of course, we have City Sidewalks coming up December 6th, which is scarily close.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of great stuff happening. There's going to be the Chuville Market happening at the Aaron Huff Memorial Cultural Center with the Chula Creative District.
And the Farmers Market.
And the Farmers Market's going to be outside on 3rd Avenue. I know I've heard some of the people that are going to be out there vending. It's going to be a great one.
It's going to be awesome.
We're going to have some Chuville residents in costume.
Oh, the Grinch will be there, and the mayor of
I've heard he'll be there.
Chuville.
I'm hoping the Grinch has agreed to not cause too many problems.
Oh well, you don't never know about the Grinch.
Let's hope he doesn't.
Well,
so let's hope he's on his best behavior.
Okay, well,
I do
naughty or nice,
I do hear he did not wash his outfit from last year, so hopefully the smell is okay.
Sprucing him up a bit.
Yeah, maybe we'll put some deodorant on him or something before he gets there. I don't know.
We'll spritz him with lavender mist.
But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be some live music. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's always great.
Again, the Chihuahua Library, they're gonna be doing a Christmas ornament making station
During that time?
Yeah, during the time.
At the library? Okay,
Yep.
good.
And then there's also the tree lighting ceremony happening afterwards in front of City Hall. I believe that's at 6 p.m.
Okay, excellent.
So 5 or 6 p.m. I don't have that in front of me, but I do know that is
So I'm going to be
happening,
there with some sort of a fabulous little something with the kids, and we've announced officially that the Colonel program is no longer funded.
Yep.
So I went to the market meeting as you were there,
mhm.
and so Debbie Barbie and I and a few people, I just want to shout out that I want to be a part of the committee, and I'm going to have the community more educated about it's actually not funded, right?
Yeah.
It's done. I didn't know exact if it was really real, true, but it's real.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to re-energize our format. I'm super excited about contributing. There's a gentleman who offered to help, sponsor, because those Colonel Bucks were going to have a whole new name.
Yep.
But I was thinking of superhero, like one of the things that we do is superhero.
Yeah.
It's one of their things, but I bring in all this fun stuff, and so dun da da da, like a fruit or veggie with like a cape or something.
I love it.
I know. And so maybe Susan Pedersen.
Yeah.
I met with her, got
Oh.
my art piece, my prickly sunrise.
Yes, which is gorgeous.
And I asked her, and Deb and I happened to be at the same time at the coffee house at Yale Press. Anyhow, she wants to be involved too. So anyone that's interested in being on the actual committee to resurge the program, we're going to call it something different. We're not sure exactly, but it is so great for the children in the community here.
Oh,
So they do
fantastic.
our education, I bring exercise, nutrition, and then they get the $2 bucks,
Yeah.
right? And they get to spend it on something nutritious and delicious.
There's something about seeing a kid with a fresh juicy peach or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
and they got their juice running down their
I
face, and they're
know.
dirty, and they're playing out in the creek and
It's so
washing it
great.
out. Yeah, it's great.
Super great program. So we're gonna reinvent it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. It needs to stick
for
around.
sure.
We'll
For
find a way.
certain.
We'll find a way.
Of course,
It's going to happen.
it's gonna happen. But we need help. If you guys anybody out there wants to volunteer a little bit of a head think tank, in the near future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so we got another notice here happening the day after that, the day before that, December 5th. That's going to be the Friday at the Seventh Day Adventist Church. Is a concert featuring For His Glory musical group. Again, that's happening December 5th at the Chihuahua Seventh Day Adventist Church. We're invited to join for an evening of music, followed by refreshments and fellowship. The admission is free and everybody's welcome. That's happening at 2310 Sand Canyon Road.
So is that Joy to the World? Is that a different one? Because the Arts Guild, and there's
Yeah, this is a different one. This
different.
Is,
So
yeah,
we have lots of different musicals happening coming up.
Yeah, and then I was actually just about to look up the information
know
from
that
Joy to the World.
Sarah Brown and her husband, partner, I don't know, they're going to be there. It is Joy to the World Christmas concert, December 7th at 2 p.m.
Oh,
at
get a
the
little,
Abundant
we're
Life-
losing you in the mic there.
Abundant Life
you got it there in
Fellowship.
paper.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Perfect.
Joy to the World. And they're going by Rusty and Ginger, who was AKA Jesse and Sarah Brown. But also there's like a choir, I think, from a different area. So
Mhm.
that should be awesome. Bring in the Christmas spirit through music. We love it.
Yeah, I've got the poster here. Yeah. So let's see here, and Steve and Chaz Riddler are going to be there, and the Eastern Eastern Washington University Symphonic Choir,
Exactly.
and the Collegians Jazz Choir.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be good. That's always
That's on the
well-attended
7th,
one every-
December 7th.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So-
two different things, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
different. Okay.
So we've got the Seventh Day Adventist Church on Friday, City Sidewalks on Saturday, and the Joy to the World concert on Sunday.
Here we go.
And then also happening again at the American Legion is another Christmas fair happening at the American Legion during City Sidewalks.
Oh, good.
So you can
People can stroll around.
you
and
can make your way around there.
pop in there, and
Things are happening all over downtown. So
that's awesome.
it's gonna be a good one. All right, let's see where we are. I think
I want to shout out to Sporties. Thank you, Jesse George. They offered free spaghetti
yes, they did.
dinner
That was very cool.
to go. on Monday. So it was free, beautiful spaghetti, and he's such a great chef. And I just thought it was very heartwarming that he and his staff reached out to feed people, and it was all to go. Bring your own containers. If you didn't have a container, they'll provide one. But yeah, delicious
Absolutely.
spaghetti with some bread and maybe, I don't know, maybe a salad. I'm not sure. I always throw the salad in.
And I didn't make it over there, but last night was the free Thanksgiving dinner at the St. Mary of the Rosary Parish.
Excellent.
And I'd love it if somebody maybe in the comments could let us know how it went. So, speaking of the comments, we got quite a few comments here. We have Wendy. She said
Wendy.
she's
Hi, Wendy.
right. She's excited to have the mountain open. She's a groomer's wife, and she is ready. So she says good morning to us. And there's an awesome frame stand in Loon Lake by Jerry Ford with lots of crafts, also featuring her crafts with Mountain Mermaid merchandise.
Mountain Mermaid.
Mountain Mermaid merchandise.
Oh, talking my language.
And her friends Ink Baby and Friends handcrafted hideaway. Interesting. All right. And then Wendy says she loves you, Gina.
Oh, Wendy.
Yeah. She says
You're adorable and lovable and many, many memories.
She says, "Now don't get yourself all swelled up here." She says, "You're an amazing person, and thank you for everything you do for the community."
Oh.
Yeah. No
swell. Just my
yourself
heart
up
is just,
swell yourself
full.
up with
My
pride.
heart's full.
You deserve it. I was just kidding. You deserve it.
We all deserve each other.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
it's what we do.
do you have any Christmas traditions that you do every year that are like unbreakable?
Of course. Our dear friend Bonfire Ron passed away many years ago, and we have a bonfire, Cottonwood Creek and Grouse Creek Road. It started with his vision, and David Govedare and my little foe, he was the little guy, he basically painted 4x8 plywood and said, Christmas Eve bonfire 7 here, and put an arrow and tagged it on the tree, right?
Yeah.
We had no idea. He loves bonfires. We all love bonfires.
Who
And
doesn't
so
love a
the
good
first
bonfire?
year, 23 years this year, 23-year tradition.
Wow.
And so what happened was nobody knew what was going to happen. They built the fire, and we just brought, we knew we were going to bring a little snack, card tables. So all of a sudden at 7-ish, here comes the village. I mean, because it's out in the middle, it's rural.
Yeah,
Rural.
yeah.
Grouse Creek and Cottonwood, right? And everybody came, and it was so fabulous. And so this has been a tradition that we've done. And then Bob and Shelley Stevens have recently, because the people have gotten older, they host a pre-party where we get together for getting to know our neighbors, our new neighbors, the ones we've loved, little snacks. And then the boys build the fire, and then we all go. And I started a tradition of sledding because I just can't stand around too much without doing something.
Oh yeah.
But I brought sleds, and a lot of adults hadn't sled before, but I'm a pretty good sledder, so I get on the back, here we go. But it's like when the bonfire, the sparkles of the fire, the embers or whatever, and the snow when it's oh my gosh, it's really magic. It's gorgeous. And so there's a little sledding hill, the driveway from the it's right in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah.
So this year will be 23 years.
Very, very cool.
And Ron thought, people who don't have a place, to be that has a tradition and not worry about your house, like, oh, we have to have our house together. That was in the very beginning. And so, people just came and brought their chairs and little snacks. And then different, the Stevens have been hosting the pre-party recent, and a couple other neighbors prior to that, but it's pretty sweet.
That's very
Sometimes
cool.
we don't see our neighbors up in that village until just once a year.
Wow.
But it's awesome, and I love to be outside.
I'm still stuck on adults who have never sledded before.
Well, I didn't say never. It just had been a bit of time.
Okay.
But
It's
I go, get on the back.
I think it's been a while for me too.
It's super fun. I'm really good at it. I don't know how. I can just steer with my feet.
Yeah.
And it's fun. And then you get to have some exercise walking up the hill.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we always have music, of course.
Oh yeah.
So it just is beautiful. It's a beautiful tradition that we do.
I love that.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah.
I know.
Many people have passed away that
Yeah.
started and have been a part. But you know what? We're still one of our dear friends that lived up in that area recently passed, Mickey Cockrell. She's a beautiful soul. So anyhow, yeah, sometimes we reflect on all the beautiful spirits that are transitioned on.
Yeah.
And just bring them back in your heart and remember the good times and hopefully a few laughter and, and some smiles.
Well, ours isn't quite so community oriented.
You could show up at ours.
We have we like to do our Christmas Eve quiet at home and
with pajamas.
In pajamas, and so we do the traditional. Don't tell the kids, but they're going to get pajamas this year on Christmas Eve.
Don't tell them.
So what we usually do PJs and two books. We usually do a novel and a graphic novel or a comic book.
And you guys read to your kids?
Not so much anymore. They're adults technically.
Everybody loves to be read to.
Right?
Come on.
I like to be read to.
I love to be read to.
But we don't just hand them those gifts. They have to earn them. By completing a scavenger hunt. So every year on Christmas Eve, we put together a scavenger hunt. I say we, my wife, puts together a scavenger hunt for the kids.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's been a thing. I think it started when they were about 4 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
And every year for, I guess,
so you have like
14,
little clues,
15 years
little
now.
clues that they have to find, like a real inside and out?
Oh, sometimes. Depends on the weather,
Okay. Yeah.
1 year, we went a little overboard, and we turned our entire house into an escape room. And they had to escape. And that one took the kids weren't so keen on that one because it took about an hour and a half to get through everything. And it was a bit long. And by the time they're like, can we just finish this?
Okay, you guys.
But
that's awesome.
But no, they love it. And even now at 18, 19 years old, they are still insistent on, okay, what are we going to do for the scavenger hunt this year?
Right, the tradition.
Yeah, so.
That's awesome.
And it's one that just I don't even remember where it started, but yeah, we always have to have that.
I always think of like the vintage like onesies.
Oh yeah,
like with the buttons, like the flannel.
Oh yeah,
and the little drop in the back. The little I don't know.
What do they call those?
I don't know what do they call them.
Do you know what,
Marvin?
You know what they're called, Marvin?
Those little
You know the PJs that have the butt flap in the back. They're usually
red and
the one piece.
You
know what they call those? A union suit. I knew it was union. I was going to say Union Jack, but that's like the British flag, right?
Yeah, Union suit.
Okay.
I always have a visual of.
Thank you, Marvin.
Yeah, I always have a visual when people say pajama. I mean, just one of my visions that come through. Yeah.
Oh yeah. For me, I love the new jammies. I don't know. I'm a PJ person.
People
I like
think that
these
rainbow pants I have on them, my pajamas. Like, oh no, they're just my rainbow pants. I just like to wear them.
I do occasionally, not very often, but you might catch me at Safeway in my PJs right before closing. It happens sometimes.
Well, it does.
Right? It happens to the best of us.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're in Chihuahua, man. We can wear pajamas and slippers and...
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
We care, but we don't really care about that.
Right.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, I'll tell you what, we do have our guest in the studio, Marvin.
Yes,
he's sitting over there, and I know
he's
just chomping at the bit to get on the show here. And I'm definitely looking forward to talking to him. He's got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Excellent.
A lot of great stuff they're doing over there. So let's go ahead and get to our break.
Okay.
We'll listen to some news. Unless you have something else you want to discuss.
I just want to say that the Trails and Gallery fashion show with Barbara and Melissa Cole collaboration, it was really inspiring.
Was that just last week?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I know.
It was 2 weeks ago, I do believe. It was Cross Pollination is the show.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you folks listening haven't been to the Gallery of Trails End, make a point to go check out these incredible garments by Barbara Stefanik. I think I'm saying her name right, but Melissa Cole is the painter, and they collaborated. And this incredible. I love fashion.
Saffronic. So think it's saffron.
Saffronic.
Saffronic.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And anyhow, it was wonderful to see all of our local women and one man as a model. And the garmentry is amazing. They're special fabrics from all over the world. And then she deconstructs men's suits and puts the panels in because it tones down the brightness of the... They're incredible. And then Melissa Cole, of course, her paintings. And then the girls have known each other, and then they collaborated their energy together. So if you haven't been, Make a point.
It was jaw dropping.
It was awesome.
It was incredible. Yeah.
So that was a super highlight from my world, and I really appreciated it. It was very well attended, and I just loved it.
It really was.
It. Yeah.
I do feel a little sorry for Tim because I know he ended up with a few of those outfits at the end of the night that he couldn't say no to.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Nanda,
But
she was walking down the street to give me a flyer of something else, like a
wearing one
prior.
of the jackets.
I'm like, oh, where did you get that jacket? And then she said, oh, that's our, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara, say her last name again.
Saffronic.
Saffronic.
Saffronic, yeah.
Okay. And I just couldn't believe how gorgeous it was. And so then she said, well, we're going to have a show in November, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
but,
yeah. And the show's still going on over there.
I know. And
Yeah.
the garments are there. And it just make a point to go check it out.
One thing that if I were to have purchased one of those jackets, because you purchase them and then they have to stay there till the end of the show. You can't go in and you got to wait till the show's over to get your jacket. That would drive me nuts. I would go in every day staring at it.
Well, they are
mine.
they are exquisite.
Oh, they really are.
And I've had friends of mine that are fashion people and designers and different things in my life. These are exquisitely beautiful, flattering, gorgeous, and the journey.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the art talk too, and got to hear the story. It was beautiful.
And the dresses, I was told after the fact, the dresses do have pockets. So there's that.
Coats. A lot of coats and pockets are important.
Well, are they coats? Some of them look. Some of them could be used as a coat or a jacket or a dress.
Because the way they wrap and a tie, they're just incredible. So
Absolutely.
if you haven't been to Trails End, go check it out. It's really inspiring. I just have to say.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and before we get to break, we are taking submissions right now, or signing people up. And businesses for our annual Christmas card musical fundraiser.
Right, I did.
Yeah,
I heard that on the
Christmas
radio.
card fundraiser.
Tell me a little bit, or us, about that. So we $125, and then it's Christmas. You get to pick. Do we get to pick, or you pick?
If we had everybody pick their own songs, then that's all I would do all day from now until Christmas.
So it's like a Okay, tell us.
Yeah,
tell us, Chuck.
So basically, it's you get an intro, which basically says the following Christmas musical card is brought to you by so-and-so, and then there's a brief holiday message from you to our listeners. And then it's about 8 minutes of music, about 2 or 3 songs. Okay. And then you get an outro, again, to sort of finish off your message and tell everybody have a great holiday season, or however you want to say it.
So the person that buys the Christmas cards, they are the voice intro and the end as well?
It's our voice, but
but they get to write
your words, yes.
Your words.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's sweet. And so it happens the day after Thanksgiving, I do believe.
This runs from Black Friday to Christmas Day. And
I don't even know why people call it Black Friday. It's just so weird.
The day after Thanksgiving to Christmas Day.
It's just strange to me, but whatever. Black Friday. But people just, it's real. It's been, a tradition for many years. That's awesome.
And
that's awesome.
The funds raised from this, they go to pay for a portion of our music licensing fees. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Because those music licensing fees do add up.
They do.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them.
And we can spread the holiday cheer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I did get word this morning from Scott that there are only 6 spots open. So there's only 24 spots available.
Only 6 left?
Yeah, there's only 6 left. So they do sell out every year.
Wow.
And they're very close to selling out right now. So
okay.
If you have gotten one in the past and we haven't gotten in touch with you, Diane Evans usually does those every year. She's out in paradise enjoying the sun and the warm weather.
She's on a vacation?
Well, I think she's wintering over somewhere else,
good.
and then
little snowbird.
Yeah, so we're taking over for her this year, and
good.
Me and Scott are kind of tag teaming it and getting her done.
Excellent.
But yeah, it's for a great cause, and it's a lot of fun to hear your messages on the radio.
I'm so glad I knew now more about it because I've been hearing about it.
Yeah, and the messages, they run once a day. Your Christmas greeting runs once a day, so it's
from Black Friday to Christmas.
Yep.
When
Christmas I hear you say that out loud, it does sound bad. Black Friday.
I don't know. It's just one of my little. I just go, what?
Right?
But that's okay. People, what do I know? I know a lot, but it's just that particular thing would always be, why do they call it that?
And the music does
why do they call it that? But who knows? Who cares?
It's because the stores, because it's a big retail day, and it's a day that most of the stores for the year go from the red to the black. That's when.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, so the stores.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was always wondering why. I don't know.
They spend all the year losing money until the day after Thanksgiving when they finally actually start making money for the year.
Oh my goodness.
It's a vicious cycle.
I know, right?
All right, so yeah, we are getting to that time. Let's go ahead and listen
Take
to
our
some
break
news.
and
Yeah,
we'll
we're going to take
bring
our break.
Marvin on.
Looking forward to him again. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring on Marvin O'Hearn for the second half of the show with the Kettle Falls American Legion. Talking about the Veterans Pride Band. Right? The Veterans Pride Band. Did I say that correct?
Yes, and the guitar.
Okay. Yep. And the Guitars for Vets program.
That's awesome.
Which is very cool.
Way good.
Stick around.
And Marvin's a guitar player.
Oh, yeah.
I found that out.
Oh, yeah. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Gotta hit the right button.
Broadcasting from beautiful Chewelah, Washington. This is Northern Lights Public Radio, KCHW 102.7.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, November the 20th, 2025. I'm Mike Clifford. Federal agents have now arrested more than 250 people during a North Carolina immigration crackdown centered around Charlotte, the state's largest city. That for the Associated Press. They report the operation that began over the weekend is the latest phase of Republican President Donald Trump's aggressive mass deportation efforts that have sent the military and immigration agents into Democratic-run cities from Chicago to Los Angeles. The AP notes that immigration officials have blanketed the country since January, pushing detention counts to an all-time high, above 60,000. Meantime, a coalition of lawmakers, businesses, and workers is proposing a plan to establish a wage standard for all publicly funded construction in the state of Utah.
The group, calling itself the Blue Collar Caucus, wants to standardize pay policies for trade workers across the state. More than 70% of Utah voters support pay equity for public construction, according to a recent poll. State Representative Planter Clancy says pay rates for the same job can vary widely across the state.
So if we're building a road in St. George or a new courthouse in northern Utah, or we're doing repairs on our beautiful state capital, then we're making sure we're not pricing people out of the market.
Clancy says state lawmakers are looking at legislation to level the playing field for Utah's contractors and workers in the public construction process. Currently, pay rates can vary from the $7.25 minimum wage to $20 an hour for the same work. Mark Richardson reporting.
And even though folks in Wisconsin and people across the country are planning to cut back on spending this holiday season, a new survey shows the majority of shoppers have a strong preference for buying American-made products. Even so, availability, price, and labels of origin often influence their purchasing behavior.
The annual Made in the USA poll shows more than 80% of Americans say they would purchase more American-made products if they saw more of them in major retailers like Target, Walmart, and Amazon. Scott Paul with the Alliance for American Manufacturing says people also overwhelmingly want to see the country of origin labels for online goods so they can make more informed choices.
There's been a lot in the news about tariffs and costs and concerns about that, but it's striking to find that Americans still strongly value products that are made in the United States.
Paul says the Alliance's annual holiday gift guide makes it easier for consumers to buy local gifts. It features American-made gift options from every state across various price points and categories, including goods from more than 20 Wisconsin companies. I'm Judith Ruiz Branch reporting.
This is Public News Service. Transgender people lost to acts of violence are being honored today, even as more anti-trans legislation is introduced in the U.S. and violence against them has increased.
November 20th is Transgender Day of Remembrance, set aside to raise visibility of transgender people and acknowledge the community's contributions to society. Mateo Nevels with the Lavender Rights Project says the current political climate is contributing to the dehumanization of trans people.
National narratives are designed to erase us. We're not your political scapegoat. We're not something that people should use to score points. We're human beings, and we deserve for our humanity to be honored.
The first Day of Remembrance was held in 1999 and is now observed across the U.S. and in many other countries. I'm Roz Brown.
And rural healthcare advocates are using Rural Healthcare Day today to highlight challenges facing rural hospitals and medical centers in Virginia.
Researchers at Virginia Commonwealth University found more than 40% of neighborhoods in the state lack adequate access to primary care physicians, primarily in rural areas. Beth O'Connor with the Virginia Rural Health Association says issues like the cost of attending medical school mean future doctors often look for higher paying jobs in urban areas, making it more challenging to bring people from urban areas to rural ones.
Sometimes you can get a kid from an urban area to go to a rural area, but it's much easier to get a student from Grundy to go back to Grundy than it is to try to recruit a kid from Alexandria to go to Grundy.
O'Connor adds concerns about broadband access and commute times can push people toward urban medical settings rather than rural ones. I'm Zimone Perez.
Finally, a new order from the Oregon governor, Tina Kotek, directs state agencies to put more energy towards making the state's ecosystems more resilient to climate change.
The order sets a decade-long goal to protect and restore an additional 10% of the state's lands and waters. Nils Christofferson is with Wallowa Resources, a nonprofit based in Northeast Oregon. He praised the governor's order for its strong vision, especially the idea that healthy ecosystems and healthy local economies go hand in hand.
If we can focus our programs, policies, and investments to support the families and individuals who steward these lands with clear guidance about the targets, I think that's where we'll see tremendous benefit for rural Oregon.
The order directs state agencies to identify science-backed strategies to respond to intensifying droughts, wildfires, heat, and sea level rise brought about by climate change. A 2021 proposal from the Oregon Climate Action Commission found that natural and working lands reduced U.S. emissions by 12% in 2019, and that protecting and restoring them could double this reduction. I'm Isabel Charlet.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service. We are member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:15.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:16.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You got him on camera? You got him on camera?
Get your hot mics right here.
Hey, hey.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Thursday, November 20th for the rest of the day, and we are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie, our lovely co-host, Gina Greenwood, and a very special guest this morning, Mr. Marvin O'Hearn. Marvin, I gotta adjust myself because my camera's blocking your face. So good morning, Marvin. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to talking with you. Lots of great stuff that you guys are doing over there.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. Tell us, introduce yourself. I just did, but do it again. And tell us where you're from and what we're going to be talking about.
So I'm Marvin O'Hearn. I'm the commander of the Kettle Falls American Legion. I'm also the leader of the Veterans Pride Band, and I'm also an instructor for a program called Guitars for Vets. And we are very much in tune with our communities, our local businesses, and we want to work together with everyone in their community outreach.
That's fantastic. So let's talk a little bit. Let's start with the band. So you guys are based in Kettle Falls. Are all the members from Kettle Falls, or do you have members from around the area?
Our Veterans Pride Band is made up of veterans or veterans family members from the Kettle Falls and Colville area. We started out as a group doing therapy on the coaching of my PTSD counselor, and there came a need to form a band for our Veterans Day dinner last year. So I asked the group, hey, you guys want to put a band together, and the rest is history. So November here a couple weeks ago, we did our Veterans Day dinner. That was the second time that Veterans Pride had played for that event. Veterans Pride has had the opportunity to get out and play for the Department of Border Patrol down in Spokane. They had a big Halloween event, so we were honored to play for them. We like to play for local events. We're reaching out to our community. We played last summer for fundraisers, and we're always doing music a couple times a month with a potluck at the Legion Hall. So it's anything to reach out to our veterans' families, the kids. You know, it's all about community.
Excellent.
And without the community and the businesses that support us, we wouldn't be there. We're a nonprofit organization. We don't get money from anybody. It takes a lot of raffle tickets to keep the lights on, pay the heat bill. So we always are looking for donors and sponsors to help us keep our programs going. And we have a great community. It's nice to be down in Chihuahua talking to the people down here, and we're going to be spending more time down here, so it's great.
What genre of music do you guys play?
So we play everything from Hank Williams to Leonard Skinner.
Woo-hoo.
I mean, we're 70s rock and rollers, and most of us played in the old high school garage band.
That's
we
awesome.
did our time, in the military. And, of course, some of us walked away from our music, but, there's always something that brings us back. And I call it music from the heart. So we play what we feel. We play what the group feels. If you know a song and you want to sing it, we'll play it. Most people come up, make a request, and they say, play this. I said, if you sing it,
We'll play it. Oh, that's fantastic.
And we picked up people in our band that have sang with us, especially youngsters like the high school
That's awesome.
group. So we'd like to mentor as well.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
One of the coolest things I ever experienced was I worked for an adult sports league in Knoxville, Tennessee. And we would, after the games, we would all go to a club. And there was always a karaoke band that would play. And they basically said, name any song and we'll play it. And,
Exactly.
and
A karaoke band.
Yeah, instead of the karaoke machine with the pre-programmed music,
great.
it was the full band that played your backup as you sang, which was kind of nice because
Similar to what Marvin's saying. If you want us to play a song and come sing it.
I'm fortunate.
That's awesome.
I'm fortunate enough that the members of my band, including myself, are well enough versed in our music that we may not know the song, but we've heard it.
Yeah.
And we can make it happen.
Oh yeah.
It may not be perfect, but we have a good time.
So how many members of the band?
So I have 6 members in our band. We have Dean Robertson. He's my bass player. Raleigh Naz is my lead guitar player. Joni McCrite is my female vocalist. She plays harmonica and percussions.
Nice.
Dean Robertson is my bass player. And myself, Marvin O'Hearn, I lead singer and rhythm guitar.
Excellent.
Very, very cool.
And we can rock the house or we can do it acoustic. So we play both ends of the venue because we know that there's smaller places that don't want loud music. So therefore, we have started doing the acoustic. So that's a new program that we've just started in the last couple of months. And the people are really liking it because we're not making their head hurt with loud music.
Right.
It's good to have that variety of choice when people book you. Yeah.
Well, we're talking about bringing you down for Winterfest, and I do believe for that we are going to request that you
Full throttle.
that you do rock the house,
and I'll be dancing.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
So I want to talk about some of the reasoning for this band. You mentioned therapy. And I know how important music is for therapy and how important it is, especially for veterans dealing with PTSD, to get the help they need.
So when I was in PTSD counseling, I had a lot of anger issues that came out of an accident in the military. And of course, I'm 100% disabled. But going through the counseling, my counselor asked me, she says, what do you like to do? And I said, I love to play guitar and sing. She says, well, are you doing it? And I said, no, I sold all my equipment. So when I broke my shoulder, I went through a phase of depression, and I sold everything but I think one old acoustic guitar for bonfire playing. And she says, well, how come you're not playing? I said, my shoulder hurts. I don't have the motion. I don't, I had all these excuses, and she said, so? She wasn't taking any excuse.
Good for her.
She says, you need to be doing it. You need to be doing it. And I says, okay. So I went, bless my wife, Jenny. I walked out and I said, my doctor says I need to go buy an electric guitar and amplifier. So we went to Spokane.
Doctor's ordered. It's prescription guitar.
Right. It was prescription, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that's fantastic.
I had a prescription. So the rest is history. We started doing jam sessions at the Logger Tavern in Colville. And that's where I met Craig. And Craig and I have been friends ever since. And
dear Craig.
We just kept, our group just kept growing. So then we started doing music potluck at the Legion. So here it is. Again, we're doing jam sessions. We're getting all these veterans coming in. And then the therapeutic thing with the PTSD, the family,
Beautiful.
the brotherhood, the camaraderie, it's
Yeah.
all growing and it's just happening. And it's like, wow, this is really cool. So eventually out of that, Veterans Pride was formed. Now we're into a new program that we just recently started at our Legion, and it's called the Veterans Music Program, which not only helps the Veterans Pride Band, but it helps a program called Guitars for Veterans.
Yeah.
And that is based out of the Veterans Administration, out of our Spokane group. We have a chapter there called Guitars for Vets. I saw the need for our veterans to be able to utilize this program in Kettle Falls and not have to fight the snow to get to Spokane.
Yeah.
So what this program does, if you're a veteran, you have any kind of an issue. A lot of us are dealing with PTSD. Some of us have severe trauma. Some of us may have physical handicaps. It's my job as an instructor to teach you the guitar in 10 lessons. You get 10 free lessons. And then we're going to give you a guitar in the case with all the accessories.
Aww.
And then on Monday nights at the Legion at 6 p.m., we're allowing makeup classes in case some students miss their class, because you have to do 10 complete lessons. You get a chance to make your class up. And then we're going to do a community jam session. What a better way
That's
to
fantastic.
learn than from other musicians.
Right.
So you take what you're learning in class, you start watching other musicians set in and play. And the other thing that does, that reaches back to our community outreach as far as our American Legion Post is doing. So here we are, we're back reaching into the community, pulling things up. You do have to be a veteran in order to do the Veterans Pride,
right,
or the Veterans for Guitar program. The classes are 10 lessons. We're doing them now in the morning, 11 to 1 o'clock. We are looking for instructors. You don't have to be a veteran to be an instructor. I'm looking for instructors that can help us do evening classes, because I had lots of requests for people who are working to do this Veterans Guitar program.
Right.
And to help mentor. So there may be a time when you come to class and you are feeling down. Maybe something happened. Maybe there's a fire burning in your backyard. We all experienced that this summer.
Right.
Yeah.
And
way too many people experience
way
that.
too many.
So the stress is there. Maybe we're not doing class today. Maybe we are going to talk about your problems.
Yeah.
We are a family. That brotherhood forms, that family forms, and that's where we are. It's all about the brotherhood, I think, is a good way to describe that.
And could you guys talk for just a second? I'm going to go grab Gina a glass of water.
Yes, that'd be great.
go.
Can you? I may ask a question when I get back that you guys just talked about.
Well,
You can
that's
talk to
cool.
Marvin.
So I'm leaving you guys at the helm. I'll be right back. Okay.
Thank you.
right.
I really thank
All
you.
right.
I usually bring my own water, but so I really, really, really appreciate music. I had an art center here in Chewelah for many years, and therapy, sound, music, art, community, so important for the soul, and it really is healing.
It does, and the old adage that we say, music calms a savage beast. There's a lot of anger walking around in there from our veterans.
Absolutely.
And whether we were mistreated, abused, whether we seen something, whether we were exposed to something, we don't know what triggers that.
Right. Thank you.
But there's always certain things, and when we are out playing as a band, that's that family, that brotherhood, and we're sharing our feelings. When we're doing the Guitars for Vets program, here again, we're teaching people to open up and share their feelings. We encourage them to write music. What a better way to get your feelings expressed than writing it in a song.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then
Exactly.
and then to have the opportunity to come to jam session on Monday night and share that with other people. I have community members in Spokane or in Colville that are very much behind us, that are looking to get some kind of a concert set up for my students. Of course, my students are shy. They're going, no, no, no. And I'm saying, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's part of that anxiety that we're working on, is not to be afraid to talk into this microphone,
Right.
not to be afraid to get up and share what you're feeling.
And the camaraderie,
camaraderie.
helps so much with the vibration of energy and people coming together.
Oh, yeah.
And it opens the heart up.
It's exciting.
It opens the heart,
I get
yeah.
excited about it.
That's exciting too.
People tease me about me talking too much, you know.
Nah. I get the same thing. I don't know if you know that about me.
It just happens, you know. But I'm so proud of what we're doing. I'm so proud of our community. I'm proud of my Legion members, the support that we're getting.
Well, I just met you today, but I'm awfully proud of you, man.
Yeah,
and everything you're doing.
People are reaching out.
Your soul is shining, Marvin.
If people want to donate to our music program, we're looking for musical instruments, any kind, any shape. We'll either use them in the band, we'll use them for guitars for vets. I know a lot of people have old guitars and stuff sitting in their closet drawn to.
Yep.
We need practice instruments. We need funding to help buy new guitars, of course. And
so other instruments besides guitar, or
we basically
primarily
do guitar, but
Yeah.
there's programs opening up for bass guitar for vets, and I've even heard mention of drums for vets. So
yeah.
they're working on programs for in the future. So music, the arts is unlimited. So
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
and the Legion is big enough. We could have drums playing in one corner, guitars in another. You know, that's just what it's about.
yeah.
And we're so honored to be able to offer our Legion Hall, and we can play any hour of the day. You know,
Absolutely.
I can schedule it, and we make it happen. You know, that kind of stuff.
Well, you know,
I like that. We just make it happen.
We make
yeah.
it happen.
That's fantastic.
And you talk about writing the music, and I know therapeutically, even just the act of writing that out itself is incredible. I know, you know, a lot of mine is, you know, typing out that Facebook response and then deleting it instead of hitting send. But that's just for my own sanity.
Therapy.
But yeah, I know, you know, and that's a common therapeutic tool. It's just
Just
automatic writing.
Yeah, writing
also
out
just
your
people
thoughts.
just write.
We get to teach you the chord progressions and the patterns, and it's up to your artistic ability to put that with a song, or we can even work with you to create that song.
Right.
You write the poem, you put the words down. That's the therapy part of it. The music is the calming part of it.
Right.
And then the finished part of it is the ease of the anxiety, because you know you've accomplished something.
Right.
And then you get to share it.
And the support that you have.
It is the support. You're not by yourself when you're doing it. You get lost, you have a question, you got somebody to come ask a question to.
So beautiful, Marvin, really.
We work really
Very
hard
beautiful.
on it. My coordinators down in Spokane are very supportive. In fact, Kevin Watt is one of them, and he'll be up here tomorrow he's actually coming today to help me with my class.
Very cool.
So we run back and forth. If they need an instructor in Spokane, they call me. I go down to the medical center and help teach guitar down there.
So they take 10 lessons. I'm just paying attention here. And then you absolutely supply them with a guitar.
Exactly.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
incredible.
a small form that we fill out that has their veterans information on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody does a security check, but, you know,
Right.
we all, and my attitude is, if somebody needs something that bad that they're willing to lie to a veteran, they can have it.
then you
All they
probably
would
need
have
to
to
help
do is
anyway.
ask me for it to begin with. It's
Right.
just like you guys, hey,
Right.
we can
Just
make
give
it
it.
happen.
Just give
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
So one thing you said that kind of hits close to home. You know, you're talking about what you're with your therapist, and you know, basically ordered you to get a new guitar to continue going. You know, a few years ago, just a weird random surgery followed by a foodborne illness. I was actually down for the count for a while. I lost my nervous system actually shut down. I was paralyzed from about the chest down it took about a year to learn how to walk again and go through all that. But one of the things that my therapist told me going through that, you know, in the hospital, waking up unable to move my legs, you know, you know, through that, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna, locally here, the Creative District, doing the morning show with Scott. I was ready to I'm like, I'm just not going to do that anymore. And my therapist was like, no, you're going to, and do not stop doing the things you love doing because of this. She's like, because
it feeds the soul.
Yeah, and it'll if you stop doing the things you love, if you're down, if you're going through something, PTSD, injury, illness, whatever it is, if you stop doing the things that you love doing, you get sucked into a dark place.
Mm-hmm. And I have COPD, emphysema, and that stuff was caused by chemical exposures in the 70s in the military. Of course, I smoked for 20 years too, which that was all part of being a Marine. And so those all led to my lung diseases. So there's times when I lose my voice on stage, but I put my oxygen generator on and I go back to singing. We don't stop.
Right.
My shoulder hurts. My arthritis is hurting my hands. We don't stop because that therapy is keeping it going. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep.
That's a good saying with us old guys talk about a lot. We got to keep doing it. We love our music. We're going to keep playing. And that's awesome. So
what great therapy.
And what do you say? I know there's a generation for like as folks in the younger generations. We grew up as therapy being a little more normalized. And I know, like I talked a little bit before the show, my father, PTSD diagnosis finally after many years from Vietnam, just got his 100% disability. There's generations that have grown up looking at therapy as not necessarily. Therapy wasn't really as accepted,
right.
And as it is now. What do you say to some of the older folks that have been going through stuff for years?
So I talk very openly about my physical problems, my mental problem. That's part of my therapy. That's part of the program I was taught. Keep it out in the open.
Yep.
Let's work on it. Let's sing about it. Let's write a song about it. Let's go to music potluck at the Legion. We try to do music potluck twice a month up at Kettle Falls. The band plays some music. We eat well.
Yep.
We socialize. But here again, that camaraderie, that brotherhood between the veterans and the community, the kids, and we're able to talk about it. And I had the honor of being at the junior high. Would have been Monday before Veterans Day there in Kettle Falls, and some of the young students came, and they wanted to hear about our military career. They wanted to hear about what the American Legion is there for. We're there for the kids. We are a safe house for the kids. They know that if there's vehicles there, they're in trouble, they know where to go. I must have handed out 50 business cards that had my phone number.
Yeah.
Call me if you have a problem. If you need help, we are there. We will get you help. And that community outreach is very important to my team and myself. And we have the honor of started a new auxiliary, very supportive of our Legionnaires, very supportive of the music program that we're working on, very much in tune with the community. And it all works together. And then the businesses in the area are saying, hey, we want to get on board with you guys. How can we help?
Right.
That's the best question I ever get. How can we help?
How can we help?
It's either financial, it's labor. We get shorthanded sometimes. We need help doing things.
Yep.
What kind of programs can we do? What else you guys want to get involved? And the list is endless.
Right.
My brain is working. I do my best work about 2:00 in the morning because my brain don't shut down. I'm always dreaming about new events, where to go play, what are we going to do, how to advertise. We have
what an inspiration! I mean,
we have these programs going, and it's like I
Yeah.
need to get the word out to the people so that they can come participate. We fed dinner to 200 veterans this year.
Wow.
We did 3 Quilts of Valor. That honored Marvin Rose, who was 100 years old. Tom Dodson was 102 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
Hunter Abel, which is one of our state representatives, he got one. He's a commander in the Navy Reserve. Him and I give out veteran service pins to, probably 100 to 150 veterans that were at the dinner that served in Vietnam, but they never got recognized. So we took it and we recognize those people.
Yeah.
The Quilts of Valor came from the ladies at the Tonasket American Legion post, and they're very much on board with helping in our area, whether it be Chewelah, Colville, Northport, or Kettle Falls. I always call it the big brothers that fight, because the four of us work together on program. You know, we have our disagreements, but we make things happen. And the final event is we serve the community, we've got the businesses involved, and the veterans are recognized.
Excellent.
Well, so you mentioned the community's always asking for help. I'm sure there's people out there listening right now that are probably wondering the same thing. And of course, Nancy says, good morning. Of course, Nancy and her husband, Stephen, also do a lot of stuff in the area for local veterans. How can people help? Like what are you guys looking for specifically, and how can they get there?
So this year, after becoming a national evacuation center for Red Cross after the Onion Creek fire, we have a need to upgrade our kitchen in our Legion post. That's a $50,000 cost. We're currently raising money for that. We're into it about 10 grand. So we're looking for financial support to help that. Maybe donations of restaurant equipment, whatever people may have. We have to do it to county code, state code. You know, the building inspectors have to approve it, obviously, and so we're looking for support there, whether it be contractors donating their time, knowledge. You know, that list is very long. We're also looking for support, obviously, for the music program. Here again, we already talked about that, financial or instrument. And people can contact me at 509-675-4989. And that's Marvin O'Hearn. I'm the commander of American Legion Post 146.
So I had an idea. I have ideas.
Yeah,
Good,
do it.
good. We like ideas.
Yes.
Really quick before she gets to that, I'm actually typing in the comments
Oh,
how to
good.
get a hold of you. So
Okay.
people that are listening that didn't catch that number,
Okay.
if you look in the comment section on our Facebook feed, Marvin, tell me that number again.
509-675-4989. And you can always text me. Sometimes texting is better than calling because I don't always hear my phone ring. And we do have a web page for the American Legion.
Okay.
And they can find that under Kettle Falls American Legion. And our web address is kettlefallspost146.org. And that's all lowercase.
Okay, I'm going to ask that again because I can only type so fast here, especially while I'm trying to talk on the air too. All right, so remind me again, what is, so it's...
So if you go looking for our website, you look under Kettle Falls American Legion, and that'll come up. I don't have a web address with me right now. But our email address is kettlefallspost146, all one word, .org, and that's lowercase.
Kettle Falls Post 146?
Yes, and you can contact us that way. Jim Leon's my adjutant. He answers those emails, and obviously they get fed to me and my other officer group. I'm not the sole commander. I have a team of 6 other people that help me run the American Legion in Kettle Falls, and they're very, very good people. We're very like-minded, and that helps. It helps everybody. You know, when I first brought the music program to them and said, "Hey, we want to, I want to start a music program." Really? They didn't know what to expect. They knew I'd be rattling the windows, which I did.
Yeah.
We've learned over the years that we can't rock the house all the time. We had to tone it down. So we do have an acoustic genre that we play as well. So if people are looking for music at a small area, we do acoustic. We don't even bring the PA or amplifiers. We just do our acoustic guitars, and what you hear is what you hear. So that helps. You know, we're used to playing in churches and things like that as well. we'll pay for funeral services for our veterans. And,
That's nice.
you know, that's one of the biggest things that our Legion does is honor our fallen veterans. And when they pass, then we're the guys that are out there doing a 21 gun salute and folding the flag and standing at attention and you know, saying the prayers and honoring these guys that served right along with us. And as we get older, those friends, obviously, they go to a better place, but, you know, they've done their time, they've done their service, and they need to be recognized. So we're there to help the families get their benefits as well.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, that's a very, very big part of it. And if somebody's having a wedding, they want to use the post. Our post, we rent that out for $100 a day. And we got a wedding going in there right now, and that's cheap. And they can do pretty much whatever they want to. They have use of the kitchen. If you're a veteran and you're a member of our post, you get to use it for free.
Very nice.
And we're talking about, I was talking to a lady down in Spokane yesterday. Her husband's deployed right now in the Army. She lives in Deer Park, and she needs some VA help. I said, wow, we should have a Zoom meeting. So T-Mobile this year donated Wi-Fi to our Legion post on behalf of the Legion and the Red Cross. So now the Guitars for Vets has Wi-Fi as well, so I can teach with it. But now I've got a lady in Deer Park wanting to communicate with our Legion. We have one of our officers in Arizona. So now we're using Zoom to communicate with our members and people that are wanting to become part of our post. So it's endless. I mean, let's utilize technology.
And
I'm 68 years old. I remember when we had rotary phones.
Yeah.
You know, so learning to use the computer, learning to do digital, it's a whole new program for me, but I'm catching on.
So are you able to then teach music classes using Zoom? Have you tried that?
That's what our goal is, and that's what we're thinking about doing for the guitar players in Republic that can't make it to Kettle. We're talking about maybe doing a Zoom meeting. So that's some stuff in the future that's happening. We can teach a maximum of 6 people. I have 4 people in this class. So Spokane, they do 6 people, I think, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So, but they got a bigger group of people. But I have probably 25 people waiting now to get on board. And anybody can call me that's interested in this program, and I'll make sure that they get the information, or we can meet up and talk about it and get them signed up. The more I get signed up, it shows a need. I'm looking for instructors. We're looking for equipment. We're looking for help with funding. You know, it's a typical organization.
Yeah.
The bottom line is it's helping veterans help veterans. It's community helping veterans.
It's really quite lovely.
And for that funding, do you guys get any kind of federal funding or nothing? Nothing.
No.
Wow.
No, the Guitars for Vets program is all a donation as well. And so any guitar instruments we get from them has all been paid for through donations.
Right.
And the music stores in Spokane help support that. And Reich Dahlin at House of Music in Colville, he's on board with me to help make that program work as well.
Outstanding.
I've got some donors in Colville that have stepped up, and they're very much in support of our veterans music program.
Yeah.
The Dominion Meadows Golf Course just come on board with a major donation. So
nice.
We want to thank Mike Hansen and his crew for their support, and they're very much in support of the veterans. Colville Toyota, very much in support of the veterans. Kelly Kobos, the sales manager, she says, I said, I want to do a car show.
Yeah.
She says, well, yeah, I'm on board with that. So what did it lead to? We're having a meeting. She says, but I want to involve everybody who's a veteran in the area. So I contacted Chihuahua. I contacted Colville. I contacted Northport. Hey, yeah, we're in. So instead of just her targeting one Legion post, now she's helping all the Legion posts in the valley.
Yeah.
And all the veterans that are concerned there. I mean, you got You got Legion Riders, you got Sons of Legion, you got the auxiliary.
Mm-hmm.
So that those masses start growing, and then you got all their families, and then you just got the general community saying, this is cool, I want to be part of that.
Oh, yeah.
And this year we're talking about maybe doing a Battle of the Bands or something to go along with the car show. And obviously I want to invite you guys to it, and that's the third weekend in July on Saturday at Colville Toyota.
I don't know what we're doing that weekend, but I'm
Better put
going
us
to say
on
I'm
your
going to say we're
calendar.
in.
Put us on the
We're in.
Put you on.
So I had an idea when I'm just listening to you. We announce it today.
Mhm.
There's a senior potluck that happens not every Thursday, but how often? It's today. We announced it. Right?
Yeah.
It's at the fire station in Valley.
Valley, yeah.
And we've never been, but we were talking about going.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should collaborate.
That would work.
I mean, it sounds so fun. Different seniors from all over, right?
Yeah.
They have games and they get together. We haven't been official like us, but we did talk about it prior to you coming on right this moment. And it might be fun just to kind of like do a live broadcast and bring your band.
I can always ask the band. Most of us are willing to go wherever we need to go.
I just think it would be fun.
I have my guitar in the truck.
be fun.
I mean, I don't go
That
anywhere without.
That might be fun.
And it doesn't hurt just sit down and just start playing what comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
So we talk. You talk a lot
Should I
about.
go get your guitar or?
Well, by the time you come back, the show will be over. So and this is a message I say to a lot of people. In a time when everybody's kind of at each other's throats, and we're I think supporting our veterans is a universal thing we can all agree upon.
Mm-hmm.
You can be mad at the government for what they're doing, but the people that are actually putting on the uniform and going out there, they're just doing it for the good of the country.
What we're finding is a lot of our young veterans that are coming back from being deployed. They don't even know what the American Legion is. So now it's up to us to educate those.
Right.
I feel really disappointed in our military these days that as those people are getting out, that they're not being told about the programs at the VA, the programs at the American Legion. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here to help. It's hard for the young people to participate in these programs because they come home, they get a job, and a lot of things happen in the evening. That's why I feel blessed that I can adjust my schedule to help people in our community. So,
and it's good that organizations like American Legions across the country, all the different veterans organizations help, because there is, like you say, with the military itself, there is a lot of people get out of the military, and it's just okay. See ya. Have a great life, and there's.
I was with a veteran, but many moons ago in Florida, and he was a helicopter pilot at Nam, and I saw all of it. He flew 650 missions, which was out of this, amazing. He taught people, but he had major PTSD, so I'm very familiar. And energetically, he said, they program us, but they don't deprogram.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that was, and then he would always tell me, division of attention, Gina, because a helicopter pilot, right? The peripheral energy.
My son always called me the drill sergeant.
So I learned a lot from him, and he told me tremendously horrific things he's experienced. And so I'm very familiar with PTSD from this particular man from the Vietnam era. But yeah, it's like he kept saying, they program us, but they don't deprogram. That's what you're talking about. The young people that come back, they need this education. They need the elders. They need some energy to
and they need
wrap their self, to feel they have the support and people who understand because they've been there.
Exactly.
Yeah, a community that understands what they've been through.
Because they've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so important.
Veterans talking to veterans help, because you can talk to civilian people and they go, "Oh yeah, we feel for you," but they don't understand.
We don't. They don't know unless you know.
That's why our coffee and donuts program on Wednesdays. We do coffee and donuts. Will be December. It starts at 9:00, and any veterans welcome their family, and that's what we do. We self-therapy.
Yep.
We talk to each other.
Very important.
We whine and cry about the government. We whine and cry about our aches and pains. But you know what? We have coffee. We have donuts. We have a good time.
And the camaraderie. The camaraderie.
And that group's grown from like 6 people to 40 people now in the last couple of years. So
nice.
There's a need for it. We're utilizing it, and we're proud to be able to bring that to our community. And that's more of that community outreach.
And how good for you too that you have this incredible purpose.
Oh, it's wonderful.
You know, the passion and the purpose.
Oh yeah.
That's very.
Oh yeah.
I admire you, Marvin.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. I feel like goosebumps sitting next to you, and because I'm kind of an enthusiastic soul myself, and it's really nice to see somebody who's behind something that really matters.
You know as well as I do. If you're not excited about what you're doing, it's
not
hard
doing-
to get other people excited about what you're doing.
Exactly.
If you can show people the passion you have, then they're going to say, well, maybe this is worth checking out.
That's
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
I agree.
We'll tell you what, Marvin, I've really, really enjoyed having you here today and meeting you.
Thank you.
It's an honor.
Appreciate it.
But we are about out of time for the show. Is there any parting messages you'd like people to know?
I'd love to be back.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll have updates on things that are going on in our community. We're looking forward to the holidays, and I would like to wish this group and everybody in our neighborhood and communities a safe holiday season.
Absolutely.
And if anybody has any questions, they can reach me. They can email us. We'll get them answers, and we're looking forward to working with people.
Perfect. We'll tell you what, you have a standing invitation right here. So anytime you guys
it's open.
have something you need to talk about,
Cool.
just let me know, and we'll
Cool.
schedule a time.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Marvin, for coming on today. Really appreciate
Wow.
it. Kettle Falls American Legion.
So good.
If you check out the comment section, I left Marvin's phone number for you to get a hold of him to help or to ask questions. I also posted the link to the American Legion, the Kettle Falls American Legion website. So yeah, you can get a hold of them through that. And of course, if you're ever looking for an incredible band to play for your event, give them a shout out. Also, give them some
They
help.
can
where
rock
they
the
need-
house
yeah.
or do acoustic.
Absolutely.
I love choices.
So again, thank you so much, Marvin, for coming out. Thank you guys all for listening. You can stay tuned right here tonight on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m. for Pretty Static with Leah B., our newest DJ. I can't say that much longer. She's been on for a while now.
Yeah,
so
she's
not
the
new
youngest.
anymore.
She's like young. She's like 25.
Oh, yeah. And then 8 to 9 p.m. is Kelton a Twist, and then 9 to 11 is Acoustic Cafe. And you can tune in tomorrow morning on the KCHW Morning Show with myself, Chuck Ritchie, and our special guest, or Craig McQuain. And you know what? I have it in my text messages. Craig told me like 20 minutes ago who's our guest tomorrow.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
Just tune in.
I'm so sorry.
What an honor, Marvin.
Yeah, it has been an honor,
It's
man.
been fabulous.
I really appreciate what you're doing
Thank
for the
you for
community.
everything that you do.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
And again,
Appreciate it.
thank you all for listening out there. You're listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. Have a great day. Say goodbye, everybody.
To be continued.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Cool.
It's 8